Welcome back to Pastry Maestra. I'm Teresa and today I'm making Dacquoise. Dacquoise is a layered cake originated from Aquitaine, a region in the southwest of France, and its name originated from the word Dacquoise, which means a female citizen of the city of Dax when translated from French. The cake is usually constituted of 2 or 3 layers of meringue enriched with almonds, hazelnuts, pistachios or coconut flour, with various flavors of buttercream in between. Dacquoise can be a layered cake or a cake component, and it always contains meringue. However, it isn't just meringue. It is one very special sweet treat, nutty, chewy, and when combined with silky chocolate ganache, absolutely amazing. Today I'm making hazelnut dacquoise, and before I start, I'll give you one little tip. I like to roast my hazelnuts until golden brown because roasting emphasizes the divine hazelnut aroma even more. And then I grind them and I use them for my dacquoise. If you layer dacquoise discs with chantilly cream or French buttercream, you will be making a cake, also called dacquoise. A bit confusing, I know, sorry. By the way, if you don't know how to make meringue or chantilly cream or French buttercream, don't worry. I have posts and videos that will help you with that, and the links are in the description below. Dacquoise, sometimes called nut meringue, is a French meringue mixed with almond or hazelnut flour and some powdered sugar, piped into a disc or poured into a ring mold and baked. The result is slightly crispy on the outside, very soft and a bit chewy in the inside, kind of a sponge cake. In some dacquoise recipes, you will even find that a small quantity of flour is added, and that's okay. The flour will provide denser texture and more stability to the final product. So, now that you know all about dacquoise, we could actually make one, right? As usual, the recipe is on my site, the link is down below. To make dacquoise, I'm gonna put roasted and ground hazelnuts, sifted powdered sugar and flour into a bowl and stir to combine. To make French meringue, I'm gonna put room temperature egg whites into a bowl of a stand mixer fitted with whisk attachment and whisk on medium speed. When soft peaks form, I'm gonna start adding sugar gradually and continue whisking until all the sugar is dissolved and the meringue becomes nice and glossy. To make sure the sugar is dissolved, I will rub some meringue between my fingers. If I can't feel any crystals, my meringue is done. I'm gonna add dry ingredients into the meringue in few additions and fold them carefully with my rubber spatula. I have to be careful not to overmix the dacquoise. I'm gonna mix just to combine the ingredients. I have divided my dacquoise mixture in 2 equal parts. I've placed 2 16 cm, which is 6 inches ring molds onto a paper-lined baking tray, and now I'm gonna pour the mixture in and level it with the back of my spoon. I'm gonna bake dacquoise at 180 centigrade, which is 350 Fahrenheit, for about 30 minutes until golden brown. Take them out of the oven and leave them to cool down completely. To make my ganache, I'm gonna pour hot cream over chopped chocolate and leave it for about 1 minute to allow hot cream to melt the chocolate. Then I'm gonna stir well to combine. At the end, I'm gonna add softened butter and continue stirring until the butter melts. I'm gonna leave my ganache to cool down at room temperature until it reaches pipeable consistency. When ganache cools down, it will thicken a little bit. I'll stir it every now and then, and when I feel it is thick enough to pipe, I'm gonna put it in a piping bag fitted with plain 10 mm, which is 3/8 of an inch tip. My dacquoise is cooled, and now I'm gonna remove it from the mold. I'm gonna put my mold sideways on the table. insert my small knife between Dacquoise and the mold and run the knife all around to release it. Then I'm gonna remove the mold. Next thing I'm gonna do is level the top of my Dacquoise with serrated knife while constantly rotating Dacquoise at the same time. Using my piping bag with a plain 10 mm, which is 3/8 of an inch tip, I'm gonna pipe ganache all around the edge of Dacquoise, and then I'm gonna pipe a spiral that will cover the rest of the surface. Now I have to cool ganache a bit so it can support the upper layer of Dacquoise that I'm gonna put on top. My ganache is chilled, and now I'm gonna put the second layer of Dacquoise and decorate. My Dacquoise cake is done. I'm pretty happy how it looks, and I know that it tastes amazing. I hope you like it too. Enjoy!
Oh baby, you are so sweet, so delicious and yummy, so good to eat. I wanna lick you, feel your sweetness on my lips. Forever and ever, you'll stay on my hips.
I'm Teresa. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you want to stay in touch, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and of course, visit my site, where you can find elaborate posts with lots of pictures, additional information and recipes that follow my every video. Also, on my site you can download my free 365 pages ebook, The Pastry Chef, and maybe buy me a macaron, if you think that I've earned it. Now, before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps a lot. Finally, and this is the most important thing, don't forget to create sweetness every day, because sweetness is happiness. See you in my next video. Bye!